Hello Linux fans, Joseph speaking. Today I thought I could take a quick look at Kubuntu 1910. In GNOME, it's all about simplicity. In KDE Plasma, it's all about configuration. Although this is the newest Kubuntu 1910, it's not the newest Plasma version. We have Plasma 5.16.5. The newest Plasma version is 5.17. If you want that, you can use the backports as a PPA, or you can use KDE Neon or any rolling release distribution. So you can see we have a very new kernel here, 5.3, and 783 megs of RAM. Well, I said it's all about configuration, so let's take a look on some of the settings we have in KDE Plasma. So let's begin with the application menu. Well, this is a very nice menu, but you can choose from alternatives. You have to right-click here, show alternatives, and if you select application dashboard and switch and open it again, you find something similar to GNOME Desktop. It's also very good for touchpads. Here is a search bar. You can type in whatever you want. You have your favorites here on the left side, the application, and you have categories here. So if I select recent applications, you see the applications I started not too long ago. Recent documents, all applications listed in alphabetical order: education, games, graphics. Here you see Pinta, Scanlight, LibreOffice Draw, 2 versions of GIMP. This is not pre-installed. What you see here, I installed some of these programs by myself. Internet, Firefox, Kmail. So let's switch back to, no, I don't want that now. I want to right click here, show alternatives, and I want the application launcher. We also have application menu and a very simple menu. We have to switch here, and now I can open the application launcher, but that's not all. We also can configure the application launcher. Here you see you can change the icon. You can change the order of the active tabs. As you see, we have here on the first place favorites, then applications, computer. If you don't want that in that particular order, you can change that very easy. You drag that with your mouse. Now we have the we have to apply first. So, and now we see the applications here on the first place. Here are the categories, and now I can choose whatever I want. There are some keyboard shortcuts here. If you want to start the menu with a keyboard shortcut, you can define it here. Okay, but that's not all. You can edit the applications here. Now we see the categories here. Let's go to Office. And now here are the applications, and now you can see LibreOffice Writer, it's the name. The description is a word processor. It's and there's a comment, what does this program, and here is the path. So you can select another icon for that, and you can delete the entry. You can move it down here, and you can again move it up. You can create a separator, and you can create a new submenu as you like. Then you have to save, don't forget that, and you have the application menu as you like it. We can discard that because I don't want to change anything now for the moment. Let's check the desktop. Configure desktop. This was right click. And now you can see there are some wallpapers here. This is not default wallpaper. It was, if I remember right, it was next. Okay. If you don't want any image here, you can select plain color, for example, or you can select a slideshow or a picture of the day. There is some automation built in. Now here, location, desktop folder. If you, for example, choose Places panel item, apply, you see the content of your home folder here. These are all the folders which are in the home folder. If you don't like that, choose desktop folder, and you can drag and drop what you like to the desktop if you like that. So I take the word processor here, link here or copy here. I decide to link here. Now we have LibreOffice Writer as a link here on the desktop. Let's take another one. Let's take the GIMP link here. Now it's there. So we can edit how that looks. Now we have rows here, but we also can select columns and apply, and you see the GIMP is beneath the LibreOffice Writer. We can enlarge the icon. Now it's very big, and it's too large for my taste. Okay, and we can change how many text lines we have. Now select 2 text lines here, apply, and now you see GNU Image Manipulation Program, but it's not enough space here for that long name of the program, so it's better to apply 3 lines. Looks better in my taste. It's very easy to delete this again. Move to trash. Bam. Move to trash. Bam. Well, now let's take a look at the settings. You'll find the settings here in the system settings. So it's very much you can do here. Look and feel. So here are some themes. This it's the overall look and feel. I prefer a dark theme, so here is Breeze Dark. I think Kubuntu was default. Now it's a bright theme, but this is dark, and if you select Breeze here, this is also bright. I don't like this. And I installed Aritim Dark and Arc Dark. They are not included as default. You get additional themes here. Get new look and feel themes. You click on that and then you see many themes here. You can sort them. Here are the most downloads or the newest, or rating, the ones with the most stars here, or installed. That's not interesting because you know what is installed on your system. That's very easy to do that. Well, the problem with these themes is that sometimes there are little issues if you install another theme than Breeze. So for me it's always best to select Breeze, and I like a Breeze Dark very much, no problem for me. So this was the overall look, but you can change the workspace separately. For example, I choose Arc Dark. You see, this is the Arc theme. Now back to Breeze Dark. And you also can select other cursors here. These two are included, and I installed the DM set and this one here. Get new cursors. It's the same as with wallpapers. Colors. You can select different colors, and you can change the font. Very nice is the font management. Here are all installed fonts, and you see how they look. That's very nice. And here you see the trash. You can delete selected fonts. That's very nice. Here are the icons, not much here, but you can get new icons if you click on the button. I like Breeze Dark, so no problem for me. You can choose GNOME. And here the application style. You see a preview here, how it all looks in the applications. If you choose Fusion, it does look like this. If you are a little bit retro, this is MS Windows 9X. I think, yes, a little bit 3D. Not modern these days, but I kind of like it. And here is Oxygen. But let's leave that on with Breeze here. And very important, if you have any GTK applications installed on Kubuntu and you want that they fit to the theming of Plasma, you have to select here the styles for GTK2 and GTK3. Here Breeze Dark is the best. You also can change the window decorations. So here you see Aritim Dark. Now what you see here is Breeze. So let's change that, apply, and here you can see Aritim Dark. Very nice here, nice colors. Let's go back to Breeze again, apply, that's Breeze, Arc. This is Arc, but I don't think that these two colors fit very well, so I go back to Breeze. Desktop behavior. Yeah, there are so many desktop effects, animations and things like that. You have to click if you want that, and you have to deselect if you don't want it. Well, I personally am not very interested in that kind of stuff, but I understand if people like that. Let's go to window management. Here, for example, title bar actions. Double click on the title bar. You can maximize vertical only or horizontal only, minimize, shade, lower, or close, or do nothing with a double click if you want that. This is only one example of what you can do here in the window management. Shortcuts. Here, the global shortcuts and standard shortcuts. You see what you can do here, and you can define your own keyboard shortcuts if you like that. Here you can see many things. You can set up your printer, KDE Connect for connecting and syncing your mobile devices, driver manager if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, for example, power management, energy saving and such things, multimedia, the PAVU control, pulse audio, display and monitor settings, input devices, removable storage, connections to the network. If you have one, you can set it up, Bluetooth. Yeah, you can do many things here. Now let's have a look at the software center. It's called Discover here. It always was a little bit laggy, but what I see here is very fast. I like that. And here you see you can install all applications available in Ubuntu. Here you see there is one update available for Kubuntu 19.10. You can look what that is. It's the microcode. Okay, let's update that. I need a password. And now it's installing the update. You can see here it's 90% now. And I can go to applications and, for example, to graphics. Now we all see here Blender, GIMP, Inkscape, Color Paint, whatever you like, Krita. And you can search for a program if you know the name. Now we're up to date again here, up to date on the left corner. So let's search for a Chromium Browser. Where is Chromium Browser? Well, here it is. Let's take a look what that is. No surprise, it's a snap. In all Ubuntu 19.10 distributions, Chromium Browser is a snap. It's not possible to install it from the repositories of Ubuntu because it is not in the repositories of Ubuntu 19.10. So if you would like to install Chromium Browser in Kubuntu 19.10, you have to install a snap. There is no other way to install Chromium Browser. If you're interested in that, I made a video about 19.10 and about Pop! OS, because in Pop! OS 19.10 things are different. They have Chromium Browser in the repositories, unlike Ubuntu 19.10. On the Kubuntu page you can get full ISO, or you can get a minimal ISO with no applications installed, as you like. It's a good idea, but you can find that with all Ubuntu derivatives. Well, this was a first look, a quick look, and I like Kubuntu 1910 so far. I like Plasma Desktop, although I personally use Mate, and I have to say it's on a good way. Maybe I will check that out if 2004 is out and it's LTS. So for now, hope you liked the video. Please subscribe to my channel. If you comment, I would appreciate that, and give me a thumb up. Well, and I'm happy. So have a nice day, have a nice week. Yours, Joseph.